Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for March 15, 2024. And in the news this afternoon, former Montego Bay councillor's assault case dismissed. The case against the former councillor for the Montego Bay West Division in St. James, David Brown, who reportedly assaulted his ex-girlfriend during a confrontation in May last year, has been dismissed. The complainant had previously expressed that she was no longer willing to proceed with the case. However, the court struggled to get her to appear in court or give a statement to the police, which slowed the legal process. On Thursday, she finally showed up in the St. James Parish Court and declared that she no longer wanted to continue with the case. Based on the information provided by the complainant during the court proceedings, the prosecution offered no evidence against Brown. As a result, the charges that were filed against him were dropped and the case was dismissed. Brown, who was represented by attorney Albert Morgan, was charged with assault occasioning bodily harm and malicious destruction of property. The court had heard that on May 28, 2023, the complainant, with whom he was in a relationship, was sitting in her car when he knocked on the vehicle's window. The two got into an argument during which Brown hit the complainant in her face, causing pain and swelling, and also damaged her car window. Brown was subsequently suspended from the Jamaica Labour Party following his arrest and charge. The embattled councillor had previously faced legal trouble in 2018 in relation to an outstanding warrant from the St. James Family Court concerning a matter with the mother of his child, as well as for reportedly verbally abusing a woman on social media in March 2018. Brown faced more legal issues after allegedly hitting a 65-year-old man with his licensed firearm on August 3 that year. He spent 5 days in police custody before eventually being released. That case was discontinued in 2019 after the complainant indicated that he did not wish to proceed any further against Brown. Police searching for persons involved in brawl with cops in Negril. The police in Westmoreland are searching for people who were involved in a scuffle on Sunday with the police officers in Whitehall, Negril. 7 people have already been charged in relation to the incident, which was captured on video and subsequently went viral. The video showed a group of officers attempting to arrest a man and being met with resistance from residents who attempted to prevent the police from carrying out their duties. The incident happened sometime after 6 o'clock Sunday morning when police went to the Whitehall community after receiving a complaint about a noise from a party. The police say the main antagonist, Andre Brown of Old Hope, Little London, has been hit with 9 charges, including 4 counts of assault occasioning bodily harm, unlawful wounding, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct, and use of abusive and calumnious language. More charges are expected to be preferred against Mr. Brown. The other 6 people have been similarly charged. Senior Superintendent Wayne Josephs, head of the Westmoreland Police, said the practice of citizens intervening in lawful arrest is dangerous.
Persons might think that it is fashionable to do so, but they don't realize how detrimental it can be to them in terms of sooner or later you might want to apply for some job locally or abroad and you need a police record. It will affect your record, so it is not a good thing for you to be obstructing the police in carrying out their lawful duty. And not only just obstructing, but attacking the police. And this cannot be allowed to continue. So we have to send a very clear message. I want to thank you for recording these things because it assists us in identifying persons who are participating in these unlawful acts. So we just want to appeal to persons out there to, instead of obstructing the police and preventing the police, to assist the police when you see the police out there trying to apprehend suspects.
Murders down 42% in Clarendon. Murders are down 42% in Clarendon, says head of the police division, Superintendent Carlos Russell. Russell was given a report during Thursday's sitting of the Clarendon Municipal Corporation. Russell said to date 12 people have been killed in the parish since the start of the year, 9 fewer homicides when compared to the 2023 corresponding period. While highlighting that reduction, Russell also acknowledged that certain areas, particularly in the southern sections of the parish, continue to pose concerns. Specifically, he mentioned Lioneltown and the fishing village of Rocky Point in southeastern Clarendon as focal points. In response to the challenges faced, a 48-hour curfew was implemented in Rocky Point last Friday to address the situation. Despite the 42% decrease, Russell stressed that 12 murders were still concerning. He particularly highlighted 2 recent tragic incidents to underscore his point: the double murder of 2 alleged goat thieves who were brutally hacked to death in Rock River earlier this month, and the death of a senior citizen in a reported arson attack on Sunday in Tollgate. He posited that those incidents served as stark reminders of the ongoing challenges and the importance of continued efforts to address crime and violence in the area. We have some unfortunate incidents, but we also have been doing a lot of operational activities, and a lot of our murder suspects are in custody, he disclosed, noting that a 25-year-old man was recently charged with the January 26 shooting death of 9-year-old Shamar Walker in Mee Pen. The top cop stated that in order to uphold peace throughout the parish, law enforcement has intensified its presence and deployed additional resources towards crime-fighting efforts. Russell also noted that a series of gas station robberies previously plaguing the town center had also been trending down in recent times. Hanover Health Department concerned about the state of some food establishments. Acting Chief Public Health Inspector within the Hanover Health Department, Fritz Francis, has expressed a concern about some of the establishments from which food is being served within the parish, describing them as uncertified and uncertifiable. In tabling a health report in the March monthly meeting of the Hanover Municipal Corporation, Francis expressed a concern about the number of recently set up eateries across the parish, some being operated under less than desirable health conditions. We are having a serious issue with some of our food establishments, and some of them are located within our townships. The space that these establishments are operating in is not conducive for the activity that they are carrying out, Francis emphasized. He said that some 69 applications for the operation of food establishments, which the HHD received during the month of February, 71% were not recommended. He said that remedial work plans were issued to some of the operators whose establishments were not recommended, while others were given statutory notices. He noted that besides the non-conducive operational space, most of the establishments did not have the necessary amenities within them to satisfy public health requirements. These entities have implications both for the HHD and the Hanover Municipal Corporation, the Acting Chief Public Health Inspector stated, adding these entities are reflecting negatively on our records. Our food safety record is trending down because these are uncertified or uncertifiable entities. Francis made a request for an immediate meeting between the HHD and the HMC to come up with a plan to curtail the number of such food establishments across the parish. He argued that the move will be with a view to have good food safety and health standards within Hanover. The HHD is to indicate a time and a date for the meeting.